Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. I'm Cardboard Lawyer, and this is the Name Raider, or the Name Master, as I seem to think his name was last episode, but I'm past that now. Speaking of being past mistakes, Einstein... I dropped the ball with Einstein. Back in episode 2, when I named him, I jumped the gun with how panic mode I was, and misspelled his name. So, we're going to spell it correctly now. Einstein, where'd you go in? Where'd you go? There you are! Yeah. There we go. And now he is spelled correctly. It's a far better name than before. He didn't say it's a far better name, but he did say it was a better name than before. Which it is an improvement, you know, your name being spelled correctly. There are a few places of interest in the city, but they're not all that interesting yet. And as you'll notice, we have a line of pirates! Pirates blocking a building off! Hey, quit pushing! Yeah, see line. To disperse the line, well, your action, what you do, yeah, your action does not cause the event of them, you know, dispersing. But you come talk to this guy, and he's like, that goes there, something about a doohickey, he's trying to build a boat. His name is Doc. Captain Stern, and the Devon goods, you know, the Devon goods that we got ages ago. We were supposed to deliver them to Slateport, but the guy who's building the boat, which is that guy, doesn't know what to do because his captain isn't around. And because we do that, the line disappears. The direct cause and effect. And then we get into the Oceanic Museum, where we have to pay to get in. You'll notice the place is loaded with, Aqua Grunts, but they actually won't fight you for the most part, well, I don't remember these guys fighting you. But if you talk to this guy, he's going to give you TM46, which is the TM for a thief, which lets you steal stuff, which doesn't make sense because he's like, this suits you more than me. And if you talk to them, they're just going to be like, oh, we're looking at stuff, and we're not going to fight you. Oh, and see, he cheated. He broke in, the scoundrel. But if we come up here, we'll find this fellow, who is actually Captain Stern, as he just said. But he just calls himself Stern, because he's not his own captain. Can't captain his mind. Needs to get control. And he's gonna take our parts. Grunts of a team taking parts that we had. They haven't tried this before. But he should have more than one Pokemon. He should have two. Oh, no. He's just gonna have one. But he has a Carnivore. Or Carvana, as his name actually is. Not like how I said it. I'm gonna switch out because Wagner. God, I butcher all the names. Who should I? This is actually a good time for Einstein to shine. Einstein to shine. Yeah. See, your name rhymes. I mean, it would have rhymed before because I was saying it the same way, despite spelling it wrong. But that doesn't matter to me. Flinch, you jerk. All you did was bite me. Flinch again. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Because this jerk's gonna do like a super special punch, critical bite. He's gonna bite with that one tooth that's bigger. Or well, he has the two canine teeth. Are they called canine teeth on? I don't know. I don't know the anatomy of other animals. Barely know human anatomy as is. I don't need to know Carvana anatomy. You jerk. You jerky jerk. Oh, and he's raging. He's raging. That can't be good. Every time we hit him, he's going to get more powerful. Is that how that works? Yeah, it either works every time we hit him, he gets more powerful, or every time it hits. I honestly can't remember. I think it was a, they changed how it worked back from, like, Generation 1. Honestly, I don't really use the move Rage, so, yeah. Oh, no, a kid beat you. No other grunt of any other organization in the Pokemon world has ever known that feeling, ever. Especially not you Philly pirate fellow. Team Aqua Grunt, you don't even have a name, but he is a Zubat. So we're gonna rock it. Oh wait, do you even know any? No, you don't. I'm gonna tackle just to see how well it goes. Oh, Super Sonic, really? And Geodude's probably gonna punch itself in its face. Wagner's confused. You're not Wagner. You're Wagner. German. Oh, and you're. I'll just keep you in and tackle the Zubat to death. Okay, Zubat's dead. It was really annoying because it confused Wagner, and he was all like, oh, I'm gonna keep punching myself in the face. Oh, that does a lot of damage. I ended up switching out to Bell because Bell could handle it, but I'm not so sure now. That bite did a lot of damage. I'll switch into Einstein. Einstein can handle it. Because he's all smart and stuff. because he's like a scientist, and the rest of the guys aren't. Because, you know, people know who Einstein is. Let's just absorb him and finish this fight. Gonna keep having to switch. Gonna have to train some more. Training Pokemon. Oh, that's a foreign concept to me. Foreign. That Carvanha has an ability called Rough Skin, so whenever you hit it with a physical move, it's gonna do damage to your Pokemon. So I'm not sure if you guys actually saw it or not, because I wasn't paying attention. But when he pounded that Carvanha, not Carnivore, as I keep calling it, he took damage. And they're not suspecting to get meddled by a kid. I came to see what was taking you so long to snatch some parts, and you limps are held up by him. Oh, and you simps? Whatever. We Team Aqua. We Team Aqua. We Team Aqua. We took... Man, I cannot talk. This guy likes the sea because he's their leader, Archie. Because, yeah, he thinks we're Team Magma. Because Team Magma's their enemies. Because there's 2 teams in this region. Which is kind of a cool change. I kind of like it. They fight each other. Aqua being dedicated to the sea and Magma being dedicated to fire. Actually, they're dedicated to the land. Which always confused me as a kid, which I'll go into later. And he's like, you're too young to understand how cool we are, but they're silly pirates and we beat them. And Stern thanks us, and we give him our goods, even though we're underage. There's no time to lose! And he's gonna go build a submarine with his goods. And he's gonna heal us. How nice. No prize for doing that, though. Well, I guess you get the TM. Have to pay 50 Pokedollars to get in here. What a rip. I didn't want to see a museum. Oh, and look, it's Scott. And he doesn't even remember us because, you know, we're not important. But he thinks we might be important because we drove them off. So he's going to register us on his Pokenav so we can call him anytime. Yeah, because we're never going to call him. Well, I don't think you have to call him. You might have to later. I don't think you do, though. Because calling people stupid. I don't like cell phones. This thing is called a battle tent. And in Ruby and Sapphire, this was home of a contest hall. I think it was the first contest. Yes, the first contest hall you run into in the game. And we'll cover Pokemon contests later because they're handled much differently in this. Well, much differently. They're handled slightly differently. Their location, anyways. And they're replaced with these things for battle tents, which prepare you for something later on in the game. Battle tents we'll handle in a separate kind of special video, just as we will with the contests. So we're not going to actually worry about them now. But what we are going to worry about is this fat guy. Look at him, minding his own business. No, he's going to live his own life while we come out onto this route. And don't be confused, this place up here is a pretty long route. So I'm only going to catch one Pokemon on it because it's actually all one route, which is kind of weird because I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, I think this place out here is actually a few routes, but then I went and looked it up and it's only one route. And I'm like, man. So, you know, Mother's Bounty, let's see what she gives us. An Oddish. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Let's catch the little lass with our rock throw that we just learned. Like, I was just complaining about that Vecna didn't have a rock move against Zubat, and then it leveled up against the Zubat that it didn't properly fight, that I had to bring in Bell to finish off. And then, you know, he learned rock throw, so he can continental drift without, you know, actually having to do stuff. You know, he doesn't have to get up and push the continents, because that's how it worked. He was a really, really strong person. Really hard theory to pull off, you know, when you're like, I believe the continents moved, and then you start pushing them everywhere. But we got our Oddish, so Professor Ivy. This Pokemon grows by absorbing moonlight, because it's a moon plant. Let's see what we can give this little lady for a name. And here's our newly caught Curie, named after the girl who discovered radiation, and the reason I named her that is a bit of a stretch, so I'll explain it while we're running up here. Oh, it's Professor Birch, and he's happy to see us, but he doesn't know where his daughter is. He figured that she'd run with us because, you know, we're kind of a stud. Daughters like to run with us, but given us his phone number so we can call him. And it's kind of weird Or, well, I guess you would think it's kind of weird he came from up here. But, do I have a map? Yeah, I do have a map. I can show you. Hoenn map. As you can see, there's a little gap right here that takes you right to Little Root. So, if you could surf, you could very easily get from Little Root to this area very quickly. So he didn't come out of left field, like some people will, Scott. Yeah, but we're just gonna go up here and fight some battles, and I'll explain Curie's name. Curie's name, relating to radiation, actually relates back to Doctor Who. The Fifth Doctor had a stalk of celery that he liked to keep on his jacket thing. Plus aluminum, you dicks. They're gonna be very easy to kill. I just hate them. Blue and red Pikachus. A stalk of celery that he keeps on his jacket thing. I just did that. I had to do it again because I forgot where I was. And he would use it to test for radiation, among other things. But yeah. So, you know, bit of a stretch. I like it though, because Oddish is a plant, so is celery. So it makes sense. A little. And yeah, this is going to take forever. So I'm going to swap Einstein out for Darwin. Darwin can do some kicky kicks. Yeah, I'm going to switch Darwin in so he can do some kicky kicks. Because I like kicky kicks. Yeah. Oh, quick attack against a Geodude. Great strategy. It's like little me playing yellow version all over again. Don't know how many people actually tried that, killing Brock's Geodudes with a Pikachu who knows. Quick attack, it takes forever and ever and ever. So many potions to be used. So many potions. Also went out and caught a Butterfree and a Pidgeotto to make that possible, because you could catch Pidgeotto there, I think? Because I remember running into a Pidgeotto. It might have been a dream. Never know. I'm talking about Pokemon Yellow, though. I'm not actually talking about this. Like, you can't find Butterfree and Pidgeotto in this game. That'd just be silly, because this is a different generation and a whole new world. All that jazz. And this battle's taking a while. I'm gonna burn you to death. Because I guess I should probably team up and have them kill one instead of fighting on different fronts. But I'm silly and... Oh, come on, Minim, you jerk. I'll have you... I don't care. They're going to die this turn. If they don't die this turn, then it's Darwin being paralyzed fault. You shouldn't be paralyzed, Darwin. Motherfucking Pokemon with their motherfucking not working. Oh well, they're going to go down this turn. Come on. Come on. You can do it, Pokemon. I choose you, Pokemon. Well, Plusle's dead. And now we just need to get Minim. Minon. I keep saying Minim. Because I want to say... I don't know. I don't want to say minus, because my... There's two more! Gee... Hands down, that was the most annoying Plusle Minin I've ever seen. They just wouldn't die, and they kept growling, which lowered my attack, and I didn't think to switch out because I was busy mashing A. But luckily, basically everybody leveled up in that... Well, basically everybody. Everybody who was out leveled up. Wegner's 13 now, Einstein's 17, and Darwin's taken lead and is level 20, so, we're not going to end off this episode just yet. We're going to go fight these trainers on this route. Oh, Oddish might be able to learn Cut. I think Oddish can learn Cut. Good God. You're a pretty lady. No, I was actually acting about Cut, and then she came on, and she was an aroma lady. Because she's giving off some kind of aroma. I don't like it. It smells like women. I don't like women. Am I right, guys? Ha 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 ha. Joking about genders. Because, you know, that's hilarious. Hilarious. And we've been seeded. Don't know how you managed to plant those seeds in my moth, but I commend you on finding a way. But like I said, yeah, we're gonna fight these trainers, and then we're going to traverse the rest of the route, next time. Because like I showed you on the map, we're going to want to go up for the actual way we're going. But the way I'm going would take us to the little water route that divides. The way that would lead you to Twin Leaf. I think that, yeah, Twin Leaf's the place that you start off in. I was going to call it Little Root. Actually, it might be Little... I don't care. It's either Little Root or Twin Leaf. One's from Sinnoh, one's from Hoenn. Get them mixed up. I hope you guys can forgive me, although you probably can't, because I'm an awful person. I really like Rosalia. Rosalia is pretty cool. I think it's a cool evolution in the 4th generation. But this isn't the 4th generation. Thank God. I guess I don't dislike Sinnoh, but Sinnoh's my least favorite out of the 5 places to be. Don't know why. I think Sinnoh's just felt very slow-paced, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those opinion thingamajiggers that you get from time to time, and then you're like, oh, this is so weird to have one. You weren't led astray by my aroma, yeah, because you smell like a dirty girl. Oh, twins. We can battle twins. We battle together as one team, because you're twins, bound at the hip. I always thought it was weird that the twins, before 3rd generation, like in Gold, I think they were in, yeah, definitely Gold and Silver Crystal, where they'd be twins, but you wouldn't fight them separately, you'd fight them like this. And actually, as I saw last time, you're not going to do well out there, Einstein, so let's switch in Bell, because Bell needs to get some more action. Also, he's a little bit stronger than them. And they keep spamming Helping Hand, and I honestly could not tell you what Helping Hand does, because I've never looked at it. And I'm almost out of rock throws, damn. I'm actually going to howl up. Oh, and she's lowering our attack, so my howl's in vain. Oh, actually it isn't, because the growl's going to be stopped by soundproof, but then paralyzed me. Kind of threw it off, so... Oh well. Whenever we do eventually attack, it's gonna hurt a little. Only a little, though. Not too much. I should actually swap out Geodude, but I'll let Geodude do what he wants. Or Vegner, excuse me. He's not a Geodude anymore. He's a man! A man who's ready to do some science. And there we go. Plus I went down. So glad that these ones are dying. I don't know why. That couple's Plusle Minimum was just like assy McAss. And that was a pretty that was a pretty lucky critical, especially since we just raised our damage, so that did like 4 times the damage it would normally do. And I'm loving soundproof. Pretty great. I love you, Belle. Love you, Robbie. And we're level 14 now, which is good. Ah, we beat Amy and Liz. Yeah, big sister. You're both the same to me. They want my phone number. This is gonna look bad on my resume. Oh. One battle after another. My Pokemon is delightfully adorable. Don't be shy. I'll show you. You were going to show me anyways, but now you want to just tell me it's delightfully adorable. Oh, that's not a Pokemon. That's your kid, dude. That's your kid. Oh, that's your Pokemon. Yeah, there's your Pokemon. Skitty. Skitty's kind of cool. Just a normal thingy. Normal thingy. Yeah, that's a cat. Cats are thingies to me. They meow and they meow and they meow. Skitty's pretty rare. There was a route that we could have gotten him by that one place, Rustboro, but we missed it. That's actually when we got Belle, and I like Belle better than you, so I'm gonna double kick you if I can actually hit you, because she kind of has like levelization. Because I've been paralyzed, levelized. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to actually hit her. Okay, so the experiment was a failure because I was feeling the heat there. She lowered my defense quite a bit. I was worried about how that... Oh, you son of a bitch. Did you really put Ride to sleep? Oh. Man, I am not catching any breaks with these status ailments. I'll send out Einstein. Maybe Einstein can end this battle so we can end this episode sometime soon. Come on, Einstein. I trust you. You with your Lombre. I love Lombre. Lombre's pretty cool. I like the Ludicolo family. Even though I got Ruby the first time, even though I think I would have preferred Sapphire. But you know, dims the brakes, as I probably said twice already. Because I just want the Skitty to be dead, to be honest. I mean, saying dims the brakes has nothing to do with the Skitty dying. But come on, Einstein, you can do it. Come on, dude. I swear to God, if she... Oh, no. Oh, no! Hey, that didn't take too long at all. I was so worried, especially after the horror fest that was what happened with... Oh, my God! No! 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 This Skitty! Motherfucking cat! Oh, get out. No, you weren't. If she uses Sing and it hits Vegner, I'm going to kill myself. Oh, thank God. I did not want to kill my... you actually had to rock those, now that I remember. And double slap ain't gonna do... It ain't gonna do... It's not gonna do anything because Vegner is made out of that stuff on the ground that you find that's hard. I think they called them, yeah, the stone type Pokemon. And we have Geoterra. Oh, no, Geo's the fuck. I messed up that. It'd be Terra Dude. And I'm guessing this would be 2 trainers. That's 2 more than I expected. Okay, so I went and healed my Pokemon and taught Curie Cut. So let's get these guys beaten. God, my fishing line's all messed up, so his fishing line's messed up, so he's mad, so he's gonna fight us with his... Oh, please, only have, like, 2 Pokemon. 3, well, I guess it could have been worse. He could have had 6 Magikarp. This Pokemon series and loving to do 6 Magikarp. I'm gonna throw a rock at you, just because I want to. I don't care if it's not very effective or anything. I just wanted to throw a rock at you. And it's actually neutral. Tentacle Aerodect? I'm actually gonna keep you in there. Actually, wait. No. Now that you're like... You're actually a threat now, so I probably should switch out. You know that whole hindsight thing that happens? Yeah, it just happened to me, so... We're gonna bring back Vegner, and we're gonna send out Ride, who... Oh my god, confusion. This route hates me. Just everything is messing me up. Oh no, Ride, not you too. No, if you poison me, I'm gonna cry. I'm like actually gonna cry. Oh, thank God. Come on, Ride. You're a girl. You're smarter than boys. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. You confuse it sexually, because it's like, man, I'm like a jellyfish, and you're like a moth, and man, I don't even know how that would work in the end. And I don't think it does, because they're probably not in the same breeding group, or egg group, as it's probably called. Yeah, egg group's actually what it's called, but breeding group is what came out of my mouth after playing this game for 40 minutes. I was worried about this episode not being very long, and of course it's not going to boil down to 40 minutes of actual footage with speeding up battles and such, but I was not expecting this episode to last as long, so at least we were able to get a full-length episode out of this chaos. So, once this Magikarp's dead, we're going to fight the next trainer, and then we're going to call it quits for this episode. Since Curie knows Cut, since she was thankfully a Pokemon that could learn Cut, then I'm not too worried about teaching Cut to. Oh, he doesn't want to battle. That's good. I'm going to stand right here, and we're going to end the episode. But we're going to start next episode off by backtracking a little to show you what you can do with Cut that I skipped because we didn't have a Cut Pokemon. So see you next time!